What's up, dudes? I tell you, if you could, I don't know if you can kind of see the hue in the garage here of how smoky it is. Today, first race of the year, did not go well at all. Dragway 42 has my number. I have yet to go there and have a positive day. Period. I don't know what it is about that place, but it is what it is. So, kind of run you through the day. If you can tell, I am exhausted. Get to the track. Mind you, I loaded up like Monday, okay? My yard holds a ton of rain, so I wanted to get ahead of the game. We were supposed to get rain this week, so I wanted to get the trailer out, get the car out, because I got to go through the backyard to do that. So, loaded up Monday. Everything was great. Car fired right up. Almost like a cold start, like idle right away. Like, I'm like, oh man, this thing seems like it's running the best it's ran ever. And my saying is, and the saying that I've always told like my buddies, like, they always run their best before they go. Well, fast forward to today, first qualifier, 004 in the tree. First time I hit the tree all year. Pro tree and 650 index, by the way, heads up. 004, car goes 658. We're fighting a strong headwind, so I'm good. I'm happy with it. I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'll deal with the high 50s and, with the wind. I wanted to gain a little ET out of it, so I talked to my buddy at Hayes Consulting, Alex, and kind of asked him what he would do. And we both agreed, let's throw a little boost at it. So turn the boost up a little bit, not much, nothing crazy. Like, it ended up seeing like 2 or 3 more pounds, which is negligible, really. Q2, it goes, I think a 654 or a 656 or something like that. 104 mile an hour, both passes. Cut a decent light again. Feeling good. Going into first round eliminations, like I'm feeling good. Like we're doing all right. Oh, like I forgot. Going through tech, I go to start my car. Car won't start. Battery's dead. Jumped it. Get back to the pits. Drove around the pits for a few minutes and tried to start again. Wouldn't start. So it was an excess power gel battery. So that thing's probably 6 to 8 years old. It's probably due. So it died. So luckily, my trailer, I have a battery in my trailer, which is Optima Yellow Top. So I was able to put that in the car. Took care of that problem. I thought, you know what, if that's the worst I got to worry about this weekend, well, I'll take it. So anyways, back to first round eliminations. Do the burnout, stage a car, bump in, got the dude on the tree. As soon as I let go, as soon as I hit second gear, I looked over, and I already had like a fender on him, and I'm like, gotcha. I'm already feeling a little overconfident, I guess. I'm like, as soon as I hit high gear and I short shifted high gear, I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if what happened, because I kind of felt the car, it didn't like lay over on me to where like it was a catastrophic failure, but it definitely felt like it got lugged down. And I hit high gear, and it just, you could tell it wasn't pulling anymore. And then my opponent started pulling away from me, and I just shook my head. I'm like, there's something's wrong. Board lights up. It went like a 670 something at 100 mile an hour. So I lost 4 mile an hour. Okay. That was my first like, oh shit moment. As any drag racer knows, like if you lose mile an hour, that's substantially like something happened. So I got to thinking, I'm like, maybe the short shift did it. The headwinds were upwards of 20 mile an hour at times. Maybe a combination of both. I thought, yeah, maybe that was it, because I drove back to the pits. It was fine. Oil pressure was fine. Water temp fine. Everything was cool. But it kept bugging me. And luckily, they had just ran first round of no box, and you were able to go buy back. So what I did was I went and entered no box. Pretty much like took the first round L because I didn't run first round, and took the buyback round going in second round. So I thought, all right, I got a race tomorrow for points. let me see if I can find out if it truly is broke or if the short shift and the headwind really just killed me, So, freaking get up there. My opponent red lights. I get an easy win. It goes 690 something at 100 mile an hour. Again, 100 mile an hour. Still down that 4 to 5 mile an hour. Mind you, during that, prior to my burnout, my brother's got some video. There's like smoke puffs coming out of the downpipe, and I was unaware of this at the time. So I get it back to the pits, and I immediately know something's wrong, and I resort to like thinking it didn't make as much boost as it should have, and that's just an habit of problems I've had in the past. I thought, well, I lost a line to the wastegate again, or the wastegate came, the cap on the wastegate came loose, or whatever. So I start pulling plugs for one, which I probably should have started to do immediately when the first round elimination happened. But I started to pull plugs. I had my brother watch the data log, and it made the boost that it was supposed to make. So I'm like, okay, well, that's not it. So I go all the way around this damn thing. Finally get to the last cylinder, what I'm on, over here by the downpipe, which was number 1. And that was the only plug, when I pulled it out, it had oil or water on it, I can't tell. I run coolant in this thing. I couldn't immediately tell if it was oil or coolant. It looked more oilish to me, but definitely was saturated. So put it back in, check for vacuum leaks, because it was idling really weird too. Like it was idling really, not really high, but like higher than it normally would. You know what I mean? Just kind of had a weird chop to it. Not like a normal, I don't know. Like every guy knows how his car idles. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So I fire the thing back up. Give it a few revs, some high RPM revs, and prior to that, me revving it, them little puffs were coming out of the downpipe. Give it a few revs, and then all of a sudden it just starts pouring smoke out of the downpipe. I mean, like a goddamn fog machine. Doesn't have like a sweet smell to it. It's a whitish smoke. I think it's oil. I truly believe it's oil. So with that being said, I just pulled it back here in the garage, and it's definitely still smoking. And definitely as it warms up too. The warmer it gets, the more it starts to smoke. So, at this point, it's clearly cylinder 1. It's either a head gasket or it nipped a ring on the piston. Why it would have did either of that, I don't know. Yes, I turned the boost up a little bit, but nothing. It's seen that before. It's never been a problem. Is it these plug wires are super good and like the cylinders are actually firing efficiently and it's making some decent power again? Maybe. I don't know. And I won't know what's wrong, obviously, till I tear the head off. I hope it's just a head gasket. I'd love to slap a head gasket on this thing and be good. I joined the point series again, and like last year, same thing happened last year. First race, point series, had engine problems, and I ended up just sucking all year. There was a handful of races I couldn't make. I'm fully committed to the schedule this year. Like, I'm able to make every single race this year, except tomorrow now. So it sucks. It bums me out a lot. I just struggle so much, man, and I'm just tired of struggling. But I don't know any better, I guess. So here we are. Plan is this week sometime start tearing into it. I will pull off downpipe, that part of the hot side again, which sucks. I just had it off, but pull that all off. Pull the intake. and get everything out of the way to pull that cylinder head off. And we'll go from there. So we'll see what we find. I don't know. That's it. If it's a gasket, I'll slap a head gasket on it, throw some intake gaskets on it, and send it. If it's a ringland, then, or a ring or whatever, then the 351 is going to happen. Which is, I mean, that's all fine and well, but financially, clearly, there's a reason that's been sitting over there. We're going to have to come up with some funds to do that. So, and that's, to me, that's the smart thing to do, if in fact this is hurt that bad. So that's where we're at, guys. I figured I kind of made a couple verbal posts today. Just super bummed. Then when I get in my truck to leave the track, but the battery's dead in my truck. Like, I swear, it was just a compound of shit happened today. So I'm beat. But we'll figure it out. We'll go from there. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Keep track of this thing. I don't know when I'll get to it. Probably won't get to it tomorrow. I'll definitely start next week sometime. Probably getting out here in the mornings again. I mean, I could have that thing apart here fairly quick. It's not that huge of a deal, but just never ends, man. Never ends. So that's it, guys. Good luck to everybody tomorrow. All the 650 guys. Everybody was really great today. Just love talking to them dudes. Just a solid group of guys that run the Index Series at 42. So I'll have a good day at 42 one of these days. I swear to God, it's going to happen. This is strike 3 for 42 for me. So hopefully this is it. So I'll let you know what I find. Take pictures, photos, videos, whatever. So you guys will be some of the first to know. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the texts today. That's it. So, all right, guys. Later.